What's up, y'all? About to go see Nicole in the hospital. For anybody not fully here, it's my fiance. Recently got engaged. April 1st, April Fool's Day. So that's a significant day for us. April 20th makes a year for me being clean off Fetty. So another significant day. April is kind of also like when we started. That's when our first cat was born, I believe, but we didn't get him until May. Also, too, April is our 5-year month. We kind of didn't. I think with everything going on, we kind of want to do the best of like tracking the exact day because we can't remember. I think we turned it to like the 25th which man, I think just actually the 25th is around now. Got to get something. No, but I did bring her some gifts yesterday, some get well stuff in the hospital. She had emergency surgery for her appendix. She just had a lot of pain. Went to the ER 2 nights ago, and they went from about to release her to like, wait a second, like we need to do some more tests, and she needs emergency surgery. So it's removed. She's in a lot of pain. She's like she broke her was it C1 and C2 vertebrae. Different time, not this. She has broken pelvis. And I'm just saying all this because she's been through a lot of stuff. She's had surgery for an IVC filter because she had blood clots. And my point is, this surgery has hurt her the most. She said, I probably was one of the quickest ones, but it's been the most painful for her. I'm trying to be by her side most as I can. You know, still going to work at night, because not like she will ultimately be okay. So it's like I still gotta do my duties, especially. So I'm still working. You know, first of the month is coming. Every bills are coming. You know, fortunately they don't stop, but I still will spend hours with her in the hospital. But just regardless, and I take care of the kids. Luckily, some of them went with their dad. I'm about to get my daughter today. All of them are pretty much coming back today. Today's Sunday. They'll have school tomorrow. I work tonight, but I'll probably be back and just take them to school in the morning, so she can probably try to chill, and then maybe like Tuesday or at the latest Wednesday she can start getting back on what she got to do. And yeah, if you pray. It's just luck. I appreciate it. And just getting in. So one of the things is, on this job, I'm 31. I'm like 31 and a half. People laugh when I say the half. But it's funny, I just say that I'm familiar because a Libra, And so I feel like they think I'm a lot younger. And the biggest thing is, like, I see how people move up at this job because this is like a airport job, and it's decent. It starts out kind of decent. For the most part, I'm doing this because I'm on a mission for the next year to fix myself up as much as possible. That's basically it. And a year will be a year engaged. I'll be 2 years clean from Fetty, God willing, and my point is, like, I just feel like I'll be more step in my direction. Plus, I'm actually going to be saving and actively trying to work on myself. I was about I should be seeing a therapist. I do plan on getting tested for to see if I have autism, certain dyslexic, things like that. And it's not about being bummed out or a certain way, or just be like, oh, now I can say it and it's an excuse for me. No, if anything, I want to make sure I can understand it more, because I feel like, even though I feel like I have a level of ADD or autism to me, that even though I'm kind of all over the place, I'm still not you walk past a construction site and you're like, I want to ride the bulldozer, and or just always getting into trouble and shit. I'm actually ADD. I'd rather be to myself. I could be just in a room in the in the fucking dark, get in a corner. Sometimes if that's the way I'm vibing. So yeah, I don't think I've ever. I don't know. I never tried doing that, but sometimes you just end up being on your phone, or just thinking. You're just kind of Like, wow, it's probably kind of creepy the way I'm just kind of positioned myself. But there's been a lot of things with life. I always kind of feel like it's stay down till you come up. But what about when you don't come up? What about when it's been years and not only you not come up, you realize you have another thing, addiction, and you know you've hit a lot of lows, but now you're hitting new lows that you didn't even know of, because now it's like your everyday problem with a little more sprinkled, because this shit seems to always happen even more, on top of possibly being able to withdraw, or at least you're gonna have a physical withdrawal. And I just feel like that's just not the way you really want to be living. It's so much mentally, and it'll just really kind of can bring you down. Like I don't even know if I really truly had like depression, but I feel like the biggest level of depression and not caring if I like lived or died was definitely when I was in active addiction. And sometimes I feel like I can still be like pretty negative. I feel like my anger hasn't got better. Like I feel like it's only got worse. I feel like certain things, like my body temperature doesn't regulate well, and I feel like it was always a problem. But then I feel like it's even more of a problem now. But I don't know exactly like what there is to it. So it's about getting on top of these things. But this is going to just be how I am, because if I'm gonna be a little unedged all the time, a little annoyed, I'm always being hot and shit, like that's going to affect how I act to the people around me. It's going to affect how I think, my critical thinking skills. Like it's going to be harder for me to do something, say something complex, and really put my words together when you're not feeling well and you're going back and forth. You know, imagine having like the tingles and then you're trying to stay still. Like so I'm trying to do things that are more positive for me and stuff. I want to work on being just the best husband I can, the best father I can, a better entrepreneur, and be on my shit. And you know, more, I can always get into it, but I really want to try to work on myself more overall. And like sometimes I think about it, like I want to start having like real ass goals and be able to do things in life. Like shit, I want to do a stand-up comedy show one day, like in the next 3 years, maybe, or 5 years. Like I think that'd be sick to have my own like 30-minute, an hour long thing, even if I'm just doing some local stuff. Even though I know what the hardest part is probably can actually be for me working on how I talk, the order I say my words. I notice when I tell stories and I say things, I can say things backwards a lot. Even when I type, like I'll type backwards, and it took me a long time to like notice that, and that's why I can be a little confusing to understand. It's just like how my brain thinks. And I've heard this before, and I truly think that it's like pretty true, that it's like my brain don't think, I feel like a lot of times my brain don't think right like a lot of like the average person, but at the same time I feel like my brain can hit like when I'm hyper focused on something, I feel like my brain will start thinking of things that the average person is not thinking, but like also in good ways. Like, oh shit, like I'll definitely say some shit or do some shit, people will be like, man, that was some Harley ass shit, but that was funny. Or they'll be like, damn, they're like, did you just hit the blunt and now you're fucking like Einstein or something? And like, you know, people be joking, I'll say some shit sometimes, they'll be like, damn, like that's actually makes a good ass point. And a lot of times that's just like, I just thought about that in the moment. You know, it's not like I was thinking about it and put my like words and everything together. I wrote it down and came up with a whole thing. It's like the moment I just thought of some shit, and it's like, damn, we can actually probably go off that. Like, I hear a lot of people say, not a lot, I hear some people be like, you know, I found the movie, I was thinking Glass, Split, how the guy has multiple personalities, and I was like, man, I thought it was kind of like a joke in a way, and I was, you know, and I'm thinking like, man, like I definitely have multiple personalities. I think I'm just like, I can have multiple emotions, multiple feelings in a day and stuff like that. And like I thought about it. I actually feel like I have two like personalities, and I feel like that's probably pretty common for people. But like I do feel like two different people, and sometimes I feel like if one's out too much, the other one has to come out. Like it brings too much energy. Like even when I'm really negative, like I'll have very negative down days, and the next day I have a thing of positivity. I'll start talking. I'm talking to people. I'll buy like homeless person a sandwich, and like my day will go up even more. Like, and I'll have a super positive day. Like I'll literally feel like I never actually really took X, but like that's what it would feel like taking it. And like I don't know, I feel like naturally sometimes my brain just lets off like drugs, like dopamine drugs, like without having to take a drug. Like it's weird. Like when I'm sometimes tired, like I literally feel exactly the same of when I'd be like nodding off fentanyl and shit. Not saying that it's good to like try to make yourself tired, but I'm not taking anything to make myself tired at the moment. That's just how I could just get, and then I could be in that state of like falling asleep, but I'm also like kind of daydreaming and stuff like that. And like I do feel like that's, I don't know, like it's just life. Like that's why even more of a reason that I shouldn't be taking a drug and paying my money, give my whole life to something, while my body is over here like taking care of me for free. You know, it's trying to keep me happy, healthy, together, and doing what it can for me. I just kind of gotta let it do its work and stop working against it. All right, I'm about to go see her. Oh shoot, my phone.